Welcome to TradersArmy.com, defending your right to build wealth and preserve capital for generations to come. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's edition of the Daily Market Commentary. It is Monday, December the 23rd. Hope everybody had a great weekend, and we are heading into a week where I don't expect a tremendous amount of volume as we are inside of Christmas week. Remember that tomorrow is half day of trading. Wednesday, the markets are closed. This will probably be our only daily market commentary for the week, as I'm going to take the rest of the week down and spend some time with family, as you all should as well at some point. So real quick, I want to just take a look on our China trade news that we've got, a little bit of they call it a breakthrough. On this breakthrough, we're up a little bit, and the news really came out last week that we expected to have some sort of a major breakthrough in these trade talks, but we are broken to a brand new all-time high, sitting at 32.30. Last night in our live trade room, we talked about a little bit of a breakout potential and the ability to get long above the new all-time high. So if you did get long, your stop is down here below 32.25, as this would act as your prior pivot, as we still have a reversal level somewhere down in here. Now, I really genuinely thought we might actually get a little bit of a pullback last night, but that did not come, and so the breakout is in full effect. So make sure that you are moving your stop accordingly, since we've got this new all-time high. There's really no resistance up above us, so understand you've got to have a profit target and know when to take it. Same thing in the Nasdaq. As we've broken above, your stop would be below 87.12 in this case. In crude oil, we have pulled back a little bit in crude. Looks like we may have a decent little breakdown opportunity if we continue to trade down in this region and we start to see basing about 60. So keep an eye on there for a potential breakdown level from there. And then gold, our 15-minute supply level has hit. We've gotten a little bit of a move away. Now, this is off of a 15-minute chart. So, we've gotten more than 6 candles. So your stop should be at break even at this point. You should have your stop at break even, and maybe even have moved your stop down a little bit. Maybe even move, if you didn't catch that entry, if you get another shot at it, possibly in here. But I think that ultimately you're looking at this level here for a potential price target. But that trade is moving along pretty nicely. You've got a little run out of that zone. Let's see if price continues down to that region down here for a potential reversal trade. Looking at our bonds and currency markets, the 10-year note, we actually have a level that we had touched once and got a nice move away, and now we've hit it again and gotten a little move away. Level is still valid, although this being the second time at the zone is definitely significantly weaker. And one of the things I had hypothesized last night was, towards the end of the year, might we see a little rally up in bonds, as there's a bit of a flight to safety in the equity market. So just something to consider. If we break above here, we could maybe see that. In the Aussie, continuing its run higher, haven't really seen a quality area for reversal to get back in as it's going higher, and we're heading back into this level of supply, which is up above us right in here. So keep an eye on that level. That might be a little reversal point. If it's not a reversal point, maybe it does pull us back. We actually put in a pretty good little level last night right through here, right in there. In the euro, last night we talked about if you're interested in a little bit of a breakout above here in the euro, there was a little bit of a play. It didn't really give us much of anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 6 candles, you move your stop to break even because it hadn't done anything. And my guess is that if you're living in the U.S., that's not a great time of day to be awake and move your stop anyway. So there was really no reason to take that one. Although it's still basically at about a break-even point. From there, the better opportunity now is the rollover coming back down We were looking for a potential rally up into this region, but price has a better potential to continue to fall, and so a short now makes a lot more sense. Matter of fact, this is a candle-to-candle short where you'd be short right now with your stop just above this candle's high. Canadian dollar, very similar thing. We actually talked about this one last night on a potential candle-to-candle short. If you're in that one, you haven't really done much at this point, as it's not yet moved below the first candles or above the first candle's high, but you haven't really gotten any move down, and so it's just kind of chopping along inside of there. Question is, are we going to see weakness in the dollar for all of these currencies to see if there's any bit of a sell-off? Because that's what will cause these sell-offs to drop, will be a little bit of dollar weakness. I don't know that we're going to see much of that today on an already shortened week. In the pound, we had a 15-minute level that price came super close to. This is oh so frustrating, but as is life, sometimes this happens. We got a 15-minute level that we came super close to. Really clean area, clean level in here that just didn't quite get in and get filled. So now I need to remove that level. Actually, I don't need to remove it. I need to just switch it to a confirmation because we came close and didn't get in. So I'll still leave it in. My guess is, though, if we come back up to here, we will have changed trend direction and we'll wind up removing it anyway. But our hourly level is a confirmation entry because we're in a big picture downward trend, and we anticipate on a big picture downward trend that these don't hold quite as well. So keep an eye on that one later today. And then the Japanese yen, we are still in our sideways pattern, looking for our gap fill zone in here. All in all, it is going to be, there's going to be opportunities to trade this week. Don't forget that there's still going to be option sales that can happen because you lose half a day Tuesday, Wednesday's closed, and then next week half a day and Wednesday's closed. So you actually pick up a little bit of free theta. So it may not be a bad idea to look for potential options positions in this market environment. If you're not familiar with options, please go to tradersarmy.com. Opportunity to learn a bit more. But until tomorrow, everybody, I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. I will talk to you soon.